We're busy. Joey Elias. Tonight on the Comedy Network.
Comedy Now, uncensored, starring Joey Elias.
Thank you. I don't know if you're applauding because I'm from Montreal and I'm like, yeah, another Anglo coming to join us. Last time was hockey season. Are you hockey fans? No? Good. Go Leafs, go! Yes, of course. They're phenomenal. They're so good. They're awful. How old are you? 18. Do you remember a winning season? That's what I'm saying. You know, I'm from Montreal. I mean, Montreal's pretty bad. The last few years, I don't know if you'd realize this, they're really bad. You know how bad it's gotten? They drafted me. I'm not kidding. I was driving by the Molson Center back in my bar, the GMs that said, okay, you fat kid, get in. You're the new goalie. Yeah. And then he found out I was an English guy, so he sent me to the minors. Anyway, it's all good. Oh, some of you laugh, some of you moan, some of you are like, I don't want to get on a list. I just like my little house here in Toronto. I left during the referendum the first time. They're not going to find me, those bastards. The big news when I was here was Lindros. Was he going to play for the Leafs? Was he not? And I like Eric. And whether you like him or not, you got to admit, good hockey player. Only reason he did not play this year is Bob Clark's a bit of an idiot. His brother Brett did not have a very good year. Hey, had a little skidoo mishap. Did you hear about that? Drove his skidoo through a lake, pulled himself out, got on the back of his buddy's skidoo, and then they ran off a cliff. Not a very good day. They've had, what, 15, 20 concussions between them? How much fun do you think family dinner is at the Lindros household right about now? I like soup. Do you like soup? Mom makes good soup. It's yummy. Dad makes us wear the visor because the straw pokes our eye. Someone asked me, what do you do that joke? And he's in the crowd. Ah, screw him. Flick him in the head. Woo. The other thing I noticed about Toronto is you have Starbucks at every corner. Oh my God. Montreal, they just opened up their first one because they had to change the name to Le Café Starbucks Coffee. Because the French people couldn't understand Starbucks coffee. They're like, what is that? Don't go in there, look, pictured cafe, shit, let's go. It's good. I just wanted a regular cup of coffee, which apparently you cannot get because you have to buy their vocabulary. She wanted $3 for a medium regular cup of coffee. That's a little excessive. $3. For $3, there better be mid-Columbians in the back room grinding up the beans themselves. I watch a lot of TV. You can probably tell by looking at me the gym is not a huge option in my life. Thanks, I went once. I pulled something. Screw it, not going back. Would have been nice if they oiled the door, though. I'm saying, I look like an idiot. I'm the guy who goes to the gym and gets on the Stairmaster backwards, because that way I'm walking down the stairs. It's really not that tough. Every now and then you stop off at the landing, have a cigarette. Who cares, you know? Who watches Oprah? Really? You have to cry every day at 4? Oh my God. The only time I watch Oprah is if I can't reach my remote. Oh, I'm not crying today. Start throwing crap at the TV, hopefully hit the channel button. The one time I'm watching, I don't even know what the topic was, to be fairly honest. There was a guy, he decided he was going to climb Mount Everest. However, he forgot that it gets cold. Smart guy, where you going? Top of the world. Do you need any gloves? No, no, no. I'll just stick my hands in my bucket. Works at the bus stop. Well, idiot got frostbite. He lost all of his fingers. Hello? Hello? I can't whistle. Hello? I don't know about you. If I lost my fingers, I roll over, I die. Hey, can't control the remote? No point in living. I'm calling it a day. Superman keeps going. He gets farther up the mountain. He got frostbite on his face. His nose fell off. Yeah. Bing, bye-bye. I can't even make that up. Somewhere there was a team of doctors, heard about this guy. They flew him down. They grew him a nose on his forehead. And now he's sitting in front of Oprah, and Oprah begins to cry like only Oprah can. Oh my God. You are beautiful. You have a nose, and you could breathe, and it's just good. I'm sitting on my couch covered in cheesies. Going, how is this poor bastard gonna get a decent pair of glasses? Really, I don't want to be the guy behind the counter of the store when he walks in. You know? It's a joke. The truth of that story is, they grew his nose upside down. And then 6 months later, they detached it and they rotated it into place. That's creepy. 6 months, this poor bastard walked around with an upside down nose. Bad enough you look like a goof. Can you imagine one day he decides to take a leisurely walk through the park, all of a sudden it starts to rain, he's like, oh my God. Oh, this sucks, I could drown. This is not good. He's got to run into a bar and order a Mai Tai just to get the 2 little umbrella things, one for each nostril. Sure, it stinks like pineapple, but I'm alive. The one thing I noticed, there's French television here. Why? Does anybody watch? There's not one person in Toronto that watch anywhere in Canada except for Quebec that watches French TV. No one. But it's here. I get to the hotel. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. I don't speak French. I don't want to speak French. You know, but I watch French TV, and you should too. And I'll tell you why. No matter what time of day you turn that goddamn thing on, somebody is naked. Turn on the French Weather Network, 2 o'clock. They're like, bonjour. Aujourd'hui, ça fait beau. Ooh. Yeah. Wow, it is cold. Check that out. I better get myself a toque. What I like sometimes, you ever notice this? They take an English show and they put it on in French and they translate the titles. Who does this? My French education ended in grade 11 with the majority of my education, but that's a whole other story. I know for a fact, okay, they have Baywatch on in French. Baywatch, one word. In French, Alerte à Malibu SOS. Take the idea, make a Quebec version of it, everybody would be happy. Don't you think? So the Quebec version of Baywatch would be Gaspésie Watch. Hey, you just have some guy by a little pond in a bad mustache and an orange Speedo. Oh, yeah. Hey, English guy, don't swim that water. I'm not gonna save you, no way. The water's cold, call this. When I go swimming, I get mono nut. See, some of the guys laugh, and all the women are like, what's he talking about? Mono nut, is that some mythological creature? When guys go swimming, we lose a testicle. Ladies, next time you go to any pool, pond, lake, ocean, you listen, your guy's gonna jump. Oh my God. I've lost a nut. Has anybody seen like a little pink football-y thing? Because that's mine, I kind of need it. That's why guys have Adam's apples and women don't. That's our container for our testicle for when it gets cold. Boom, there it is. I watch a lot of sports because I don't play them. I'll watch anything except for soccer. Any soccer fans? You do everything, eh, buddy? You're just like on crack. You're like, whatever. The fat kid's gonna crush me. I agree with him. Do you play or do you watch? You play and watch. Right. Okay. See, I can understand playing, because at least you're doing it. Watching? You ever watch soccer? Even the announcer sounds bored. Oh, hello. Yes, welcome to Soccer Saturday, also known as another 4 hours of my goddamn life I'll never get back. No joy, rapture, the game is commencing. Somebody call the hooligans, stab me in the heart, take me out of my misery, kill me. Anytime a sport doesn't get, they give out cards for penalties. It's not a sport. Oh, excuse me, here you go. Hey, it's a Hallmark. I've been a bad boo. I'm watching, TSN, and there's a commercial for Gold Bond triple medicated powder. Now, I don't offend easily, and bear with me on this one. There is a guy, he's sitting in he's very comfortable. Hello, how are you? Looking straight into the camera. They print up his full name, the city in which he lives, so there's no mistaking who this goof really is. And then in great detail, he tells me and everybody else watching about his case of jock itch. Oh, nothing like supper, sports desk, and jock itch. All I know is this. Why would you admit that? We know who you are and where you live. If you were my neighbor, I'd never shake your hand again. Hey, how you doing, Joe? Never mind. I'm just glad to be back in Canada, because I was touring through the States. Americans are different people. You may recognize them. I was in Oklahoma. Never go there. Ever. I don't care if the witness protection, say, screw it, kill me. Because you're going to die of boredom. How anybody ever wrote a musical about that place, I'll never know. The thing is, it's a very, very religious state. So much so, the church actually controls how much alcohol goes into every bottle of beer. 3.2% is the maximum. See, that's what I love about Canada. Hey, right there, that's bullshit! I can tell you, we're taking away healthcare. Okay, whatever, I'll pay a couple bucks. There's no more booze in our beer. That's just goddamn wrong! Get in the bus, we're going to Ottawa. Storm the village! I drink light beer, because I don't want to let myself go. Again, thank you for your kindness. So I run into 4 Canadian guys, and we decide, okay, we're going to party like Canucks know how to party. We're going to show these Yankee idiots how it's done. So, yeah! So we go to the Walmart. Well, that's the only good thing. Walmart's open till 5, and you can buy booze there. Yes, that's why the little yellow guy is happy. He's hammered. Come on in. What do you want, lawn chair, beer? Take it all, it's all good. We're rolling it back. So we're drinking, and like I said, I drink light beer. Light beer, maximum 1.3%. Nobody told me this. I drank 28 Coors Light and was sober. However, have you ever peed so long you contemplate sitting down? I have been here forever. And I can't turn because I'll pee on the floor. I can't hold it in because, my nuts will explode. Screw it, Gold Bond, it absorbs everything. The one thing I envy about Americans, though, is they're very patriotic people. Because being from Quebec, I don't know if you're aware of this, we have a little patriotism problem. Because you go to any American city, big, small, doesn't matter. You stop anybody. Buddy, you proud to be American? You always get that same answer. Damn straight! America is the best goddamn country in the whole USA. Fuck. I just said they were patriotic. I didn't say they were smart. The best, this is proof that they're geniuses. I had to cross the border, and I didn't have my working papers. And So I'm going to lie. Yeah. And as I go to the booth, there's this huge man, way, way bigger than me, which is wrong, because he's never going to get out of the booth. They had to airlift him. It was embarrassing. So the guy looks at me and goes, so where are you going? I said, I'm going to Texas and Oklahoma. What for? I said, I'm going for a clinical study at the university. What? I'm going to a fat farm. And the guy goes, good luck, my brother. I'm 29 years old, by the way. Some of you were looking at me like, yeah, whatever. 29, huh, ladies? All I know is this. I don't understand youth today at all. I thought I did, and I don't think 29 is old by any means. However, do you know kids are wearing toques indoors? Have you seen this phenomenon? They go to a party, and they're wearing a winter hat at the prom. And if that's not bad enough, they can't just wear a solid colored toque. They have to get one with a logo, because you don't want to look stupid. Eh? But when they put the logo on, you can't leave it straight. No, no, no. You have to turn it just a little to the side. And then they screw around with their pants. You see this? They roll one pant leg up, they leave the other one down, like only one side of their house was flooded. So they got the leg up, the toque this way, they stand like this, they turn their pants like this. We have telethons for people that look this way. My favorite is, and this is when I realized I was really out of touch, is the piercings are out of control. I honestly thought people were piercing their ear and nose. Thanks for playing, fat man. Sit down. Belly button? Does somebody have that here? Get it? Right on. Good for you. Oh, yeah. Bet it looks great on you, for sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry. How long have you had it? Okay, I didn't need the whole autobiography. We're on a time limit. But I'm sure it looks great on you. I could never be trendy. I could never pierce my belly button. Could you imagine, hey, Joel, here you got your belly button pierced. Come on, let's see. Okay. That's nice, Joe. What is that, a hula hoop? Have you seen these people with the loop right through the lip? That's attractive. You know they're going to regret that when it's 40 below outside, don't you? Just walk around, okay, this sucks. This is stupid. Nipple? Isn't that what we did to our younger siblings until they whistled? I had a guy tell me he pierced 3 in his scrotum. 3! That's gotta hurt something fierce. My nightmare, I'd be airport security when this idiot walks through the metal detector. Can you imagine he walks through beeps? Now I gotta pull out that stick. All right, buddy, you can go through. Yeah, that's one bag I am not checking. Carry on. The tongue. People are putting a dart. And somebody told me, apparently they're doing this because it enhances the pleasure of oral sex. Yeah, buddy, that's good news. But I got a question. If I pierce my tongue, how does that make my blowjobs more enjoyable? See what I'm saying? I don't have the cash for both. I like you people. You're sick and evil. Right on. Oh, my goodness. Winter. Canadian winter. That's crap. I remember doing stuff when I was a kid. I remember going out. Remember who you were 4. It's like minus 30 outside, put on a hat. Screw you. You'd run outside, you lose your ears, you end up on Oprah. It's all good. Tobogganing. Somebody said tobogganing. Remember, when was the last time anybody tobogganed? Do you ever think back to what the hell we did? We sat on a piece of plastic and we slid down a hill. 3 seconds, it was over. And as a fat kid, it took me an hour and a half to walk back up the goddamn hill. The only difference was now I'm towing the piece of plastic up. Oh, if I ever get to the top of this mountain. Remember the round piece of plastic with nothing to hold on to? Created by some child-hating Nazi? What we want is the kids to be dizzy, disoriented, and covered in their own puke. That is when we take them. Then we dance.
Program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Last summer, went up to my friend's cottage near Sudbury, Ontario. Are you applauding because you're from there, or you just recognize another name? Are you really? Okay, so this is a true story. It happened on Long Lake. Oh, yeah, so you know, now I'm not full of shit. What's with the balconies, by the way? I feel like I'm the ball in the middle of their pong game. So I go up there, and they decide they're going to introduce me to something called inner tubing. I had never heard of this. I'm from the big city. I watch TV. I play the occasional baseball. For those of you who don't know what inner tubing is, let me explain. What they do is they take a tire, and they inflate it. Then they tie the tire to the boat. Then they stick you in the tire. Then the boat fucks off. And everybody rejoices. What my friends failed to mention to me before I went on my little excursion is, one, don't do the mushrooms you just did. It seemed like a good idea. Hey, look, the water's red. Oh my God, I'm Moses. Part the sea, follow me! What they really should have mentioned, by the way, is the heavier the object that they place in the tire, the faster it skims along the lake, thereby creating bigger waves that then act as a bigger ramp to propel your ass even higher out of the water, and you slap down nice and easy. I have never seen tidal waves in Northern Ontario before, but apparently I am responsible for the flooding of 3 villages. Truth is, if you get a chance to do it, because it's fun. You know, here, I'm holding on. I can hear the water rushing underneath me. I'm like, oh yeah. But then my buddy turned. Whoa. That wasn't in the safety pamphlet. So the boat went that way. The tire went that way. I went that way. And my shorts stayed right there. Just have people on the side like, oh look, it's a full moon at 2 o'clock. And the man on the moon is happy. Look at the big, big smile. He's only got one nut. Check his throat, Martha. The best part about this job really is I get to travel. You know, from Montreal to Toronto. Such a scenic drive. A couple of years ago, I had the opportunity and the privilege of entertaining the Canadian military. You're all like, what? No. You didn't even know we had a military. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, he's a nice guy. Very lonely. And you can pick him out. He doesn't have a gun or anything, just goalie equipment. Come on, take your best shot.
To protect